Hey guys, welcome to another video. Before we start, I did a perm to my hair. I don't know if I like it or not. Just pretend you didn't see it. I've made it today, so it looks weird. I haven't washed my hair so far, so we will see how it goes. I did not film an intro for this video, and I've been reading the books for like a week now, so you will see me without the sheep hair. But I wanted to read the lowest book and the highest rated book on my 2025 TBR, not on like all the books I own and I have not read, just the 2025 TBR. And I will put like the video. If you look, Barbie the screenplay, oh, so this book was the highest rated with a rating of 4.73, but there's only 495 ratings, which is like so low. And the least rated, like the least rated book in my TBR is You've Reached Sam, and it has 3.61 star on Goodreads, and it has thousands, let's be honest, thousands of ratings. So far I've only read 2 books out of my TBR, and now I've read 4. So you will see how I feel about those 2 books, and then you will come back to just me telling you about those books. But I hope you like it. I'm gonna try to be quick. Bye! Hey guys, don't know if I did a update. So I've started You've Reached Sam. I'm on chapter 3, which is like 50 pages in, which is like really the beginning. I'm not sure how I feel. I need to get more into the book to know how I feel. I like the fantasy aspect, like the magical realism. Not sure about the characters yet. They seem pretty young in what they do. This starts very early with the death of one of the character and like grief. I really liked how I don't know if it was like the introduction or the first chapter, which was like a collection of memories. Really enjoy that. So yeah, I will be continuing, and then I need to start with Barbie as well. Bye! So I've listened to a lot, well, not a lot, but I'm like halfway through You've Reached Sam, and for a second I thought that the main character, and the best friend of the guy who is dead, Sam, I thought there was gonna be like some kind of romance, and I was like, no, there's no way, it's gonna be awful. Why would you put that? And I realized that when the book started and we talked about the main character, Oliver, I was like, well, I was thinking he was gay, that he was in love with Sam, his best friend, and that was why he didn't like the main character at the beginning. And then I remember that there's going to be a second book written by Tao Dustin, and it's going to be in the same universe, and the second book is about Oliver, the best friend, and it's a gay romance. So I'm guessing there's not going to be any romance. Thank God. I'm so stupid for thinking for a moment that the best friend was going to get with his best friend's girlfriend after he was dead. Like that would have been so weird. So far a lot of people said it was really emotional, and I'm guessing at the end it's gonna be even more emotional. At the moment I'm not feeling the grief. Like I do feel empathy towards the character, but it's not like a deep connection. So I cut the video because it was already 17 minutes long. I'll probably just cut most of it and like speed it. So I have finished You've Reached Sam. I only have Barbie left, and I'm already like halfway through. So what I think of You've Reached Sam, I honestly don't know how I feel. It's pretty short, but I think it still took so long to listen to and read, and I wasn't feeling connected to any of the characters, like any. Like, I felt as if I didn't know any of them. Even the main character, I felt like I didn't know anything about her that would explain the way she acts and how she loves and things like that. I think this is Dustin Tao's first book, and I think you can really feel it. I have his second book, which is When Haru Was Here, and I will be reading it. And there's a second book coming in like the same universe about Oliver, this one's best friend and her friend at the end. And I think I will be buying it and reading it. But I think if after reading like all three, I don't like it, I don't think I will buy more book by this author. I think I want to give it a chance for like, it's his first book, and I think it's so hard to get published and everything. So, and he can only get, you always get better after your first book. I don't know, I felt emotional at like a small point when she was talking to his brother, but I think like everyone that was mad at her was for the exact same reason, and I felt like it was just people doing the same circle over and over again, telling her the exact same thing, and I don't think it moved the story forward. I did enjoy it. I don't think I hated it, but I think it's more on like the 3 stars than like a 4 for me. Maybe a 3.5. I think I'm gonna need to think about it a little bit more. I think on Goodreads I'll put a 3, and then Storygraph maybe a 3.25. But yes, something was missing. I think something was really missing for me to actually care about those characters. Even when they were having like big discussions where I thought, oh my god, this is where I'm gonna highlight everything, it felt odd. Like, the only discussion that I really liked was with her mother at like the end, and some of it I didn't really like, and it went by really fast. Even the last conversation with Sam, I don't know, I didn't feel anything, didn't want to cry, and there's like sort of plot twist that, I don't know, doesn't make the story like go further forward. So yeah, I loved the concept. I'm not sure about how it was written. I could see that in a movie, but in a book I don't think it works that well. But yes. So this would probably be a 3, and I think on Goodreads it was the I think it was the least rated, and it was like a 3 point something, and I can understand why. Okay, we are back. This is the end of the video. So I really enjoyed Barbie, the screenplay. I'm probably gonna put a 5 out of 5 stars. It's just it's not fair because I absolutely love the movie and it really made me want to rewatch it, so maybe that's what I'm gonna do this afternoon. But yes, this is so well written. I love it, and at the end I was tearing up at the the main scene, even though I didn't have Billie Eilish song, what was I made for, which was the reason I really cried during the movie, but it still got me. The writing and the fact that I could replay everything in my head was not helping, but I think it's such a great movie, and I know it doesn't really count as like a novel, but it was good reading it, and it's easy to see how it's so well rated, because there's not a lot of people reading it and rating it, and also because if you love the movie, you're just gonna love the screenplay, of course. I've reached Sam. You've reached Sam. I was kind of disappointed. Like I said, I will be reading the other books, but I don't think this was like amazing. I understand why it's the lowest, even though, let me check. We'll see, because I'm thinking of like what books could go down, like least favorite from my 2025 TBR. Killjoy was also in my TBR, but because it's like part of like the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder trilogy, like that's why I loved it. But yes, I think the ratings were like good for those, because I rated this 3 and I've rated it 4, so it would make sense. So yeah, this was a quick video. I hope you liked it, and see you next week.